I would do a just back to school type tip thing because the last video I did had more than just back to school. So I'm sorry if this is annoying. So I wrote down 10 tips or role type things that I think are important for surviving high school. Well, not even high school. You can also use these in middle school if you're in middle school. So I just wrote them down and now I'm just going to go through them. So the first tip I have is try to be on time. When you're on time to classes, then your teachers see that and they start to like you and they don't hate you and stuff like that. So the thing you have to do is try to get on their good side. So don't be late every day. Like, I understand if you're late one time a month for that one class, but not every single day. Like, you shouldn't be late that much because, like, they do give us time to get to each class. They give us like 5 minutes each break. So you have time to get there. It's just like sometimes you talk to your friends, sometimes they do the bathroom and stuff like that. That's the other point I have. But you have to try to be on time to each class, okay? The second one is do homework. So I know a lot of people, like even me, like I hate have to go home from school and keep doing work. It's annoying. But doing homework can help your grade out a lot, because I know a lot of kids who were failing that if they would have done their homework throughout the year, then they would have passed. So if you do your homework, I'm not saying do your homework and nothing else. It's just do your homework and try on tests and stuff. If you get bad grades on tests, you're still fine if you do your homework. You're not going to get like an A, but you're still going to pass. So do your homework every single day, because that would help out your grade a lot throughout the year. So like at the end of the year, you don't have to fight to be able to pass. You have that thing. You have your homework grade already good, so you don't have to like struggle. You don't have to be like, oh my god, I need to get a D before next week. You know what I mean? So the third one is find ways to study. So there's a way that a lot of people do. You just get your book and you read the book. Like sometimes that works for people, sometimes it doesn't. Like for me, I just sit there and I'm reading it and like none of it sticks. Like it's just like, what did I just read? So something you can do is have a partner. You get like a partner. So the partner has the worksheet or the book, and then they read out like facts or like questions. You have to answer the question and then you switch off like that. So you have like, you hear what's being read in your head, and then you have to think about it, and then you give them the answer. So it's more like a thinking thing instead of reading it and you don't even remember what you just read. You can use flashcards for like vocab, like French class, Spanish class, math class. You can use, there's a lot of classes that you can use flashcards for. You can write down the word in French, and then on the back have English, and then you just do that each day. You just get half an hour for each class that you have a tour. You just read the flashcards, and it's really easy. Like, it's not that hard. Just write down the words, and then just go through them each day, and then you'll finally get the words or the math formula or whatever. Then you use study guides. For my school, for last year, I had science classes, and we had a lot of study guides for the tests. I don't know if every single school does study guides. My school, most of my teachers do study guides, make them out and make you fill in correct answers and stuff like that. But for us, like certain teachers let you turn in the study guide for extra points before you take the test. So I don't know if every single teacher, like your teacher would, but they might. So you need to do the study guide, not just to get help, because it will help you memorize stuff when you write it down, when you answer the question. But it would also get you extra points if they do let you turn it in for extra points. So it helps out your test grade too, if you get extra points on it. Then another point is to write down due dates / homework dates. So I forget a lot of stuff. Like I have 5 different classes every single day. So when you're in math class and you get a homework assignment, you need to write down what page number and what problems you have to do. So when you go home, you don't have to be like, do I have math homework? No, I don't. And you don't do it. And the next day you go there and they're like, oh, did you do homework? And you're like, what homework? So you write it down, and then like you can get like one of those little like journal things and have English pages 82 to 84, and then math pages 105 to 120, like that. Like you just write it down and then you go home and it's right there. You don't have to like think about it and like forget. So that's good. The other one is go to the bathroom during class switch, because a lot of my teachers have you can only go to the bathroom 5 times a marking period, which I think is ridiculous, because when you have to go and you use all your times up, then you can't go. And I'm like, what if you're about to burst? Like, what if you're gonna die? Like, I could never. So during your class switches, go to the bathroom. Like, I know you might be late, which the one I already said was trying to get on time, but you might be late, but just don't sit there and talk to your friends. But when you walk out, just when you get out of the one class, go to the bathroom, go, wash your hands, because, and then leave. Don't go to the bathroom, get out, walk to the sink, see your friends, talk to them for 2 minutes, and then try to be on time. Like, you're not going to be on time. Go to the bathroom, get out, go. Like, it's not hard. Just go. Like, if you have to go to the bathroom that bad and you need to be on time, then you will make it on time if you have set out that thing to be on time. Because a lot of time that I went to the bathroom, I had plenty of time to get to class. Well, I know I'm a guy and all, but like sometimes it is packed, so you might have to wait until the next class switch, which is kind of annoying. But you just need to find a teacher that lets you go every day, because some teachers do let you go every day and they don't care that you leave. Like if the art class or sculpture, like band, like stuff like that. Like not like honors English 11 or algebra 2. Like geometry and stuff like that. Like core classes, I willing to bet your teachers won't let you go every day. Probably let you go once a week or something like that. So just try to find that class that lets you go, or go during class switches. Where am I at? So if you have a lot of stuff, like a big book bag, or like a lot of books, like if you're an AP class and stuff like that, you get like a lot of books, then you need to get a locker. Like I know some people don't want lockers because it's kind of nerdy or stupid, but it does help you. Like not just like your back, like it does hurt your back if you have a book bag on and it's like filled with stuff. It does hurt your back over time, but you can just put your books and stuff in there, or in your book bag in there, and then for your next class that you need to switch books, just go in there and switch books. Like it's not hard. Like when I was in 9th and 10th grade, I had lockers both years, but last year I didn't need one because like I don't really need one right now, because I know like what to keep at home and what, you know what I mean? But like during my first 2 years, I needed one because I needed that security that I knew I didn't have to bring everything everywhere. So I could just put my math book in there, and then that'd be a lot of weight off my back. So that's good. So another one is to have a teacher you can talk to about things that are going on at home, bullying, relationship. I know it's kind of weird talking about relationships with teachers, but if you need someone, like if you don't have that good friend that you will trust with everything, then find a teacher. Like get on their good side, be a good person to them, be nice, don't be ignorant to them. You will have that person you can go to. Even if it's a guidance counselor or someone like that. You need to find someone that you can trust, you can talk to about your parents' divorce, your self-harming, something. You need someone to be able to talk to. So like the first week, you should try to find a teacher that you like, you think wouldn't tell every teacher. You need to find that good person to be able to talk to. I know I already said that like 5 times already, but that's what I'm saying. You should try to get involved like in your school. like, I know clubs and stuff, people might do sports and don't have time for clubs. Well, I'm not just saying club, I'm saying sports too, they're involved. Like, it'd be cool to do sports, get in a group, have that group of friends that are really close. But if you're not good at sports, like me, you can do clubs. I'm in National Honor Society and National Art Honor Society. But those you're picked to be in, so it's not like I like signed up for it. Well, but I did write the essays for them and I got in. But you can sign up for Lego League. They have Lego League at my school. GSA. They have like an art club or something like that. Well, I'm in National Art, but it's not that. It's like you paint stuff. There's peer mediation and stuff like that. So just try to like be in at least one club, to have friends, to have, just to feel like you're involved too, because that's cool. Like feeling like you're actually helping the school, actually like you're actually doing something with your school career, and not just sitting at a desk writing down notes. Also, you need to find out who is at your lunch, like who has the same lunch as you. Because my school, we have 4 lunch. We have A lunch, B lunch, C lunch, and D lunch, and we all split up. Like every grade isn't in just one lunch. It's 9th grade with 12th graders and 11th grade. Like, it doesn't matter. Like anybody can get thrown into any lunch. So it depends on what teacher you have for 4th period. So if you, like the first day at my school, we get our schedules. But if you get yours beforehand, then text your friends and ask them what lunch you have. So you can go to lunch with them and talk to them about your day. And not be alone. Because the first day of school, I was alone at lunch and I looked like a total nerd. Like I was so like, I was sitting there by myself. I was embarrassed because like I had no friends there. But I had friends, they were just at different lunches. But then, like, over time, I texted them, and I saw them at school, and I asked them what lunch they had. They say, oh, I have A lunch. And I was like, oh, I do too. And then we sat together and stuff like that. So, just find who's at your lunch. And then the last one I have written down is to learn your way around your school. So I know, like, my school is pretty big. It's not, like, the biggest school, but it is pretty big. So you need to find routes to your classes, not just one. You need to figure out how you can get to each class on time, because sometimes we have fights. There's someone who got sick, someone who couldn't go to the bathroom fast enough. There might be a fire, and there wasn't a fire at my school. Why did I do that? Fire at my school, but there could be anything. There could be anything that happens. You don't know. So you need to figure out ways to each class, a different route. You need to find at least 2 routes to each class. So you can get there on time, know how to get there, just in case one side is blocked off, you need to figure out how to get to the other one. So just do that. Like, my school has a map. Yeah, they have maps to give out to you the first day, like in 9th grade. So just get the map, plan out where your classes are, and then just plan out routes to them. Which sounds kind of nerdy, but it does help if you get trapped. If it's like blocked off, you need to figure out how to get there on time. Being there on time, that's like my number one thing. So I hope that that helped you guys, because like when I was in 9th grade, I wanted to know what to do. There was YouTube, but there wasn't a lot of like this. Like there's a lot of like music videos and stuff like that. Which I'm not that old, but I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help. It's not just for 9th grade. It's 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. I'm in 12th grade. But it's just to help people out, to know what to do, what to expect, how to help themselves out. Because the first day of school, I was stressed out. Like, I still am stressed out on the first day of school each year. Because it's just weird. Like, it just makes me like, who's in my class? Do I have to talk the first day? Do I have to get up and say my name? It's just like all this stress like in my head. So I hope that guys... Oh my god. So I hope that helped you out, guys. So, hope it did. So I will see you guys later. Okay? Bye. And